Charlie in Mount Washington. Hello, Charlie.
Well, I'll answer that question. I mean, you guys don't even talk about the offense, like the offensive line, the receivers, all those issues. Russell Wilson was a great quarterback, goes into a bad system and fails miserably his first year.
Yep.
Why do you think Kenny should succeed in a bad system? I mean, you guys don't. You guys
wait a
don't
minute
play
here.
both
Wait,
sides.
hold.
You play one side.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let's get back to what I asked you then.
Okay.
So the first year in Denver, he was awful. Russell Wilson absolutely sucked. One of the worst player acquisitions of all time. The way he played there,
hopelessly mismatched with the head coach.
He had 26 touchdowns last year, and now he's available for $1 million. And you're calling in to yell at me to stick up for Kenny Pickett?
I am, yeah, because I don't know. I don't see anything with him. I really don't.
What do you see with Kenny?
Exactly. So wait a minute here.
Tom Brady couldn't win with the Steelers. I don't believe that. I really don't. I don't think their offensive line is that.
Charlie, let's do trading places like Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. You think if Kenny Pickett's in Denver last year, he throws 26 touchdown passes?
I don't know that. Maybe I bet in San Francisco he does.
We're not talking about a guy coming from San Francisco. We're talking about a guy coming from Denver.
Okay, how about Denver? Okay, maybe first of all, Kenny's played a year and a half, okay? Russell's played how many years? 13?
Yeah.
I don't know what the number is, but it's
Charlie,
a lot.
he threw more touchdown passes than the guy that won the MVP award last year.
It's because of our offense.
I'm talking about Russell Wilson.
Yes, that offense.
Why did the offense get better with Mason?
Charlie, hold on a second. Charlie, hold on.
There's 11.
Time out.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Name the great players in Denver's offense. I'm all ears. I'm kicking up my feet.
I don't think they're good, but he had a second year, and he's a lot more experienced than Kenny.
And it's only $1 million.
In the second year, he did better.
It's only $1 million bucks. Why wouldn't you want a good quarterback for $1 million?
Okay, all right. You ever have a boss that told you one thing, in this private office, but you did all the actions were the opposite? What's that do to your psyche? I don't think it's a good thing psychologically to do. I really don't.
To who?
To Kenny. Yeah,
Charlie,
absolutely.
Charlie,
I'm worried about
question.
Kenny's psychology when a good quarterback's available for $1 million?
What do you think? What do you think Tom Brady spent on sports psychology? If you don't think it's a big deal, what do you think he spent a year?
No, I'm not saying sports psychology isn't important. I'm saying Kenny's psyche. I'm not concerned about that when someone's available for $1 million who's better than him. I don't care about his feelings.
Yeah. I don't know that he's better than him now.
Charlie.
Stop. Hold on. Charlie, hold on.
I would take Mason over Russell Wilson.
Charlie.
If you're defending Kenny and you said Kenny's struggles were because the offense Kenny was in and the coordinator he was playing for were so bad.
Yes, I do believe that wholeheartedly.
Why when the offense was the same offense, why did it look so much better with Mason?
Because they got rid of the offensive coordinator. They were playing. They were opening up the offense.
Same plays.
Hold it.
Peterson
what were Kenny's numbers his first game? What were his numbers
his second game
after Kavanaugh?
He played well.
300 yards. 300 yards. No interceptions.
He played well.
I mean, he lit it up against Cincinnati.
And then he looked mostly like the same guy he had always been against Arizona.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. I watched the game.
Fumbled on the 1 yard line.
After he missed multiple.
Down the field, fumbled on the, hurt his ankle.
He missed George Pickens on a crosser that a high school quarterback
just to make sure I hear you,
you know what? I've seen Mahomes miss really easy passes.
He's
a
three-time Super Bowl champion. What is wrong with you?
And guess what? He misses passes. And by the way, he was great this year at the end. He had a pretty mediocre year for him.
Just to make sure I hear you right.
Yeah.
You think if Russell Wilson and Kenny Pickett were both available, more teams would be interested in Pickett than Wilson?
Oh, how can they be? They don't know Kenny well enough. I mean, they don't know the inside story with Kenny.
Go on a speed dating show with him?
Okay, thank you, Charlie.
I got to take a walk. I got to take a walk.
Were we out of bounds there?
That was a hell of a call.
He goes, hey, did you notice Patrick Mahomes didn't have a great season till the playoffs? What are we doing?
The guy said that Mason Rudolph is better than Russell Wilson, and I think Mason had a great finish to the season. He was literally available for every single team last year, and nobody wanted him as a backup. And now you're telling me that guy, based on 4 games, is better than someone who threw 26 touchdown passes last year and is going to the Hall of Fame?